All right, Roy, so the first exercise I want you to look at getting better with is something called a Z-sit, or some people call it 90-90 position, where you're going to be sitting on the ground, and this back leg will be rotated internally, this front leg will be rotated externally. It could be called a 90-90 position because this makes a 90-degree angle, and that makes a 90-degree angle. However, I don't think you need to be fixed into that 90-degree angle. We can play around with a few different angles here. For instance, I like to bring this knee a little bit more forward because it allows for me to create more of a compression directly into the socket through here. So wherever you start is fine. There's just some different relationships that you have to be aware of. So if I bring this leg back too far, well, now this gets really tight and it's going to push me to my right a little bit more. I'm not going to be able to compress as well going that way. So find a happy medium there. This shouldn't hurt the inside of your knee. And get a sense of how far your left sit bone, or whatever the side that this leg is, how far that sit bone is off the ground and how much are you being pushed towards this side. All right, so if I go to this side, it's much easier to be here, right? But if I feel like this is really tight, it's going to be hard for me to rest in an upright position here. I'll almost have to lay here the whole time. So that's your first assessment. And then your goal with this exercise is to be able to breathe yourself to the left with more ease. So the way I like to look at this as a progression is, one, just start with your hands framing this knee. And that should be pretty easy to do. And the second thing you can do is put one hand in front of the shin here, and then take this hand and touch the back heel. All right, so I have my hand on this back heel in a manner where I'm trying to do a hamstring curl, pull the heel towards the butt, but I'm blocking it with this backhand. All right, and that starts to pull me to the left side a little bit more. So can you get to the point where right hand is in front of the shin here, left hand is on the heel, and then breathe yourself a little bit more to that left side by inhaling. Try to fill up. You think about filling your chest, filling your belly, filling your lower back. When you exhale, you think about pulling inward here as you do your hamstring curl, and then can you take this hand and now hold your foot. All right, and then the next inhale, you get big. On the exhale, can you take your hand and either touch your thigh here or reach your knee, so now you're more compressed to the left. Breathe in, keep working yourself that way. You want to feel like you're moving inward on the abs that are the same side that we're compressing towards. Take about 5 breaths there, or you can hold this for a minute, 2 minutes, just working on breathing depending on how challenging it is. All right, so again, the progression would be, if you're really tight, you might just be spending some time over here breathing and trying to exhale and move your body more to this side. All right, if you feel you can go to the next step, you take the hand, touch the heel, and you just have this hand either touching the shin or in front of the shin, and then you breathe yourself to that side for a few breaths. When you feel you're ready, you can use your exhale to bring your hand to this foot, and then eventually take your hand to the outside of the knee there, and that's your position. So you're thinking about when the thigh moving inward towards the socket and the knee staying heavy. That's going to promote internal rotation on this side. Be careful that knee doesn't come up, so you want to keep that down. You're reaching that one this way as this one's going into the socket. So that'll work internal rotation on this leg, and then you would just do the same thing on the other side. All right, so be gentle with that, but that's a nice counter to a lot of the work that you're doing just in a straight plane with the kettlebell swing work. All right, let me know if you have any questions with that one.